Hey guys, I just want to take this time just to encourage you for a little bit. If you are thinking about wanting to join the Young Living business, then please contact your enroller or your upline or me that you want help to get started. You're definitely not alone in this. It's definitely a team mentality, and we have a lot of fun on our team, and it's a really great team as well as a lot of support and a lot of encouragement. Also, for those of you that are just starting out or have been doing the business for a while, just to encourage you to keep doing those things that are going to build your business. For those starting out, those things would be, for me, I know the number one way I've built my team or my downline is by having classes, lots of 101 classes, just inviting people and teaching them about the classes, and then asking a friend if they would invite their people to their house, and just using those networks that way. So 101 classes are important, and then after you do 101 classes, you want to do 201 classes where you're talking about oils and products outside of the kit, because there's so much that Young Living offers that are incredibly amazing. And then just do like make and take classes and show people how to use their oils. Also, besides classes, you can just share with people one-on-one, put things on Facebook, just make sure they're compliant, and you can ask your enroller about things what would be compliant, but put things on Facebook, or just, I know when I first started out, I just contacted my close friends and my good friends because I love the oils, and I was like, you need to try these too, and I would call them, and if they would live close to me, I would meet them. But just sharing the oily love, as we call it, just with everybody that you come in contact with. So just having classes and sharing on Facebook, sharing in person, and that will get your team rolling. If you're first starting out and you don't know a lot of things about stacking or enrolling or classes, then don't hesitate to contact your enroller or your upline, because I know they would be more than willing to help out. But also, I just wanted to encourage you too, if you're doing this business, to think about your why. We've seen some videos about different people's whys and why they do this business, but I just wanted to take a second and to encourage you to really think outside the box, and just what an amazing opportunity that God has given us with Young Living and the income potential. I think we can all agree that we love to share these oils because they are really life-changing and they help people's health in amazing ways. But I think also too that we a lot of times really don't dream big and think about what God can do through this business. And so I just really encourage you to think of a why you want to do this business. It could be to get out of debt, or to increase your savings, or to go on vacation, or to help someone adopt a child, or it could help someone to go on a mission trip, or even as big as to start a nonprofit organization. I think a lot of times we don't even allow ourselves to dream big enough what God might have plans to do. Like that scripture says, no one has imagined what God might have in store or planned for us. And so I think I kind of messed that verse up. But anyway, but we just don't even imagine what His plans are for us. And so I really encourage you to think of your why, and why you might think God has you doing this business. You just we never know. Also, too, I would encourage you to think, set a time aside of how long you'd want to do this business and not allow yourself to quit. I know in our culture, when things get hard and things get tough, we want instant gratification and instant success. And this is not an overnight success business. It's work. It's a lot of fun, but it's work. And so for me, I know when I first started, I said, okay, I'm going to do this business for a year and not quit, because I knew that when it got, if I had too many hard days in a row, I would just say, this isn't for me. Or, so many people in a row might say, no, I don't want to buy the kit, or no, I don't want to have a class, or they don't call you back. That can tend to get frustrating. But if you don't allow yourself to quit, then there will be those days of people going, hey, I love that kit. Hey, I think I want to do the business. Hey, these are the best things ever. And so there are good days that follow the bad days. And so I think it's a great idea if you just set a time aside. Usually a year is good. If you say 6 months, you're still building that foundation, which I'll show you a graphic in a minute, but I would say at least a year, just so you can see what God can do in that first year, and not allow yourself to quit, up until that point. Because I think a lot of times people quit, just like a week too early sometimes. They're so close, and they've been doing so much work, and then they're like, oh, I can't do it anymore, and then it's like right before they might see a big breakthrough of their downline growing astronomically. So I'd encourage you to at least set a large chunk of time aside and say, I'm going to work this business for this long and just see what happens. But I really like this graphic from the 4-Year Career Young Living Edition by Richard Bliss Brooke. And let's see if I can get a little closer. Okay, this kind of explains your business in a nutshell. It says the first part on the left-hand side, launching your business, years 1 to 2. You're doing maximum effort for least results. So you're doing a lot of classes, you're getting the word out about the oils, you're doing a lot of contacts, but you see least results. And so it's kind of like you're pushing that car up the hill with a lot of effort. Then year 2 through 4, you've got the ball rolling, but you don't want to let off the gas or let off pushing yet. And so it's less effort, but you still cannot let off. And then the last part is you have critical mass. Your income becomes residual. You get in and enjoy the ride. And so over here on this side, that's like the ranks of star, senior star, executive, maybe even silver. Silver can also be in the middle, gold, platinum in the middle, and then over on the other side over here, diamond, crown diamond, royal crown diamond. I think a lot of times people think through the hard work of that first year and they see the least results, I think a lot of times that's when people quit. But I think we've got to keep our eyes on the long run of going, if we just hang in this 2 to 3 years, or at year 2 you could possibly make in easily 5 to 8 to 10,000 a month if you're working it hard. And then, at year 4 you could be making, 100,000 a month. And that's a real game changer. That's a real life changer. And kind of like I said, we can't even imagine what God might do through us at that stage in the game. And so when you feel like quitting, remember your why. Remember what's personal to you. Do you want to help someone adopt? Do you want to adopt yourself in your own family? Or, it could be anything. And that will help you stay the course when you have rough days. And just remembering that just down the road in a year or 2, you could be making, some people are happy with $3,000 a month, and that could come at a year to 2 years. I just know several of our direct upline, they're making $8,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month, and that's just a really amazing opportunity for them. And so when we see it that way and know that if we just give it all we've got for this short amount of time, then we could really see amazing things. So I just really wanted to encourage you with that.